What is up, guys? Welcome back to AI on Crypto. I hope each and every one of you had an awesome Christmas. I hope everything is going great for you. But you know what, guys? Those of us on the grind can only rest for so long. And we got 2021 essentially in the books. It was a great year for many, but now we're looking ahead to 2022. So here's the question. The Metaverse blockchain projects in the cryptocurrency space have been absolutely fantastic for people in 2021. But is it going to continue in 2022? Has it peaked? Are we near a bubble? Well, guys, I am not a financial advisor, but in this video, I'm going to tell you that my opinion is yes. We're going to continue to see incredible growth out of Metaverse properties in 2022. And on this video, I'm going to tell you my top 5 Metaverse projects that I'm getting my assets into in 2022. So get ready, guys. Buckle up because we're going to get into that on this video right now. All right, guys, this is AI on Crypto. On this channel, we focus on cryptocurrency prices and trends, altcoin gems, all the things on the blockchain that fill our bags to the max, and we stay far away from Wreck City. We make daily cryptocurrency content covering NFTs, play-to-earn blockchain gaming, DeFi, and more. So if you're looking for that kind of content, then I humbly invite you to hit that subscribe button and to tap that bell so you don't miss any of our time-sensitive future videos. And if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up as well, guys. Really helps the channel out, and I greatly appreciate it. Now, before I get into the top 5 Metaverse projects of 2022, I got to remind you all at this moment that it's just my opinion. And I'm not a professional financial advisor. Cryptocurrency in general is very risky. You got to make sure you do your own research and consult a professional before making any decisions that have big financial impact in your life. All right, guys, so let's get to the meat of this video right now because I know you all want to know my top 5 picks for the Metaverse in 2022 because it's going to make people so much money. It's insane. Now, 2 things before I dive into the top 5. Number 1, make sure you got balance in your life in 2022. In 2021, I got so into crypto that it was an amazing fun ride, but I realized my life was out of balance. And I'm not waiting for January 1st. Over the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've incorporated more balancing. I've got exercise now. I'm eating right, more time with family. I'm making sure that I get those areas addressed and not just be glued to my computer all day long. And I advise you do the same. I also want to give a runner-up award, a blockchain that I think is going to have a huge impact in the Metaverse sector, but did not make the top 5, and that is Solana. Solana is currently trading at $198 a token. It is a massive layer 1 blockchain that a lot of gaming Metaverse projects are moving to. It didn't make the top 5 list because it's not strictly Metaverse focused, but it is creating a very conducive environment for Metaverse developers. And you've got really big stories like the co-founder of Twitch founding a new NFT marketplace, and he's going to deploy first on Solana. It's called Fractal. Also, you got really big games like Star Atlas, Soul Chicks, and others. A lot of NFT projects are moving there for the low cost, the zero minting, and all that kind of stuff, the high speed. So Solana is going to be runner-up to the top 5 for projects that are going to have an impact on the Metaverse in 2022. All right, guys, let's get to number 5. Number 5 is going to be Polygon, formerly known as Matic. Polygon is currently trading at $2.80 a token, and it is the preeminent Layer 2 blockchain protocol in the world. Layer 2 is something that allows Ethereum assets to be traded and utilized at zero cost and high speeds. You see, if you're new to cryptocurrency, Ethereum is really the blockchain that started it all. It was the first to have mass smart contracts deployed at once, which allowed for NFTs, decentralized finance, decentralized exchanges, and all the wonderful things that we come to love on the blockchain wouldn't be around without Ethereum. But there have been some roadblocks to scaling on Ethereum, namely really high transaction costs. When a lot of users come to the blockchain at once, you can have some really, really crazy transaction costs, even if it's a low-cost transaction like a $50 NFT. And the kind of investors that are just getting into the space and they're trying to get a entry-level NFT for around $50 to $100, it doesn't make a lot of sense to them to pay $100 transaction costs, right? So because of that, layer 2 blockchains began to emerge, Polygon being one of the first. Layer 2 is when you can migrate an Ethereum asset over to this layer 2 chain, and then it can be stored and then traded, bought, sold, manipulated, utilized, all for zero transaction costs and super high speed. Now, Polygon is probably the biggest name in layer 2, and it has a lot of projects migrating over to it from Ethereum and starting right out of the gate to just build on Polygon. Because of this, I'm very comfortable giving it my number 5 spot for Metaverse Projects to give you crazy gains in 2022. All right, guys, number 4 on the list is going to be Immutable X. Currently, the IMX token is trading at $4.50 a piece, and it is also a layer 2 blockchain just like Polygon. So you might be saying, hey, you just said Polygon was the preeminent number 1 layer 2 blockchain in the world. How is another layer 2 ahead of it? Well, the reason I put Immutable X as number 4 ahead of Polygon is because it is strictly 110% focused on NFTs. And NFTs are definitely a big part of what is going to become the metaverse, because NFTs are what allow for the ownership of items in the metaverse that make it intriguing and compelling, right? So because of that, I'm putting it ahead of Polygon on this list. You've got really big projects like Illuvium launching on this blockchain. So Illuvium, if this was a top 5 play to earn gaming list of 2022, I would have put Illuvium on the list, but I'm talking metaverse here. And Immutable X is going to have Illuvium and other Illuviums. It is an expansive gaming ecosystem and NFT marketplace that I think is going to absolutely explode in 2022. It is right up there with Polygon in terms of great reputation of layer 2s. It allows for Ethereum assets that are highly secure to be traded, bought, sold, swapped, all for very low to no transaction costs. I'm very comfortable giving it the nod at number 4 on my top 5 Metaverse projects of 2022. Let's get into number 3. Guys, number 3 is going to be Decentraland. The Mana token, which is the native token of the Decentraland ecosystem, is currently trading at $3.79 a token. If you look back at the year of 2021 for the Mana token, it has gone from 7 cents all the way to where it's trading today at $3.77. It doesn't get more explosive than that. And because of that, a lot of investors who were in early in Decentraland are now millionaires. Not only the Mana token has exploded, Decentraland is basically it's a metaverse comprised of digital land deeds. You hear often people talking about NFT real estate, metaverse property. Well, Decentraland is one of the biggest metaverse property projects where people can buy a plot of land, and on that land they can build their own digital experience on the blockchain. They can charge people, they can monetize it. It's very intriguing, and it's an explosive project. You can see the growth in the token, so you know there's incredible things happening there. Decentraland is absolutely going to be a massive part of the metaverse going forward, and I don't see 2022 being some year where the metaverse just fades into the background. No, we are moving all steam ahead, and yes, I believe that Decentraland still has a lot to give investors and that we are very early. All right, guys, let's go right now to number 2 on the list. Number 2 is going to be the Sandbox. It is very similar to Decentraland. If you look at their 1-year chart, it is also very similar. Could have got it at 4 cents early in the year, currently trading at $6.75. So a little bit better growth than Decentraland, but that's not why it's getting the nod. It's getting the nod because you seem to have more celebrity focus, more attention is on the Sandbox. I think the Sandbox is closer to being a household name than Decentraland, and for that reason primarily, I'm giving it the nod, but they're very close neck and neck as the 2 premier metaverse projects that aren't game specific. It's just like Decentraland in the sense that you can buy a digital land deed and then build your own experience. You've got celebrities like Snoop Dogg owning a piece of property in the Sandbox, and now the property next to Snoop Dogg's has sold for $400,000. So I only see more of that. I see more celebrities buying spots on the Sandbox and Decentraland, and then the lots around them becoming quite expensive as well. Just like a hot LA neighborhood, you got the hottest celebrity moves in on the neighborhood and everything goes up 5%. Same principles will apply to digital real estate in the metaverse. And right now, all the celebrities are going to Decentraland and the Sandbox. That's where I'm going to be putting my money when it comes to my metaverse assets in 2022. All right, guys, thanks. If you're still here, I know you're excited for number 1. We're going to get at it right now. All right, guys, if you follow this channel regularly, you're probably not surprised that I'm giving Gala Games the #1 spot for Metaverse Projects in 2022. Let's take a look at the 2021 year for Gala Games. Unbelievable. 2 1,000ths of a penny at the start of the year. Currently trading for 50 cents. That might be the most explosive growth in all of cryptocurrency. You're looking at 387,000% growth in 2021. And you know what, guys? I've been along for that ride, so you know it's been a great year for your boy, right? So here's the question, though. After that kind of growth, does it still have room to go? Is there still room to run with this project? And I think the answer is a resounding yes, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I'm just taking you to their website and look at the suite of games they have. Right at the top, you see The Walking Dead. This was recently announced a couple of weeks ago at their big Galaverse event that they do once a year. This is by far the biggest traditional IP from the entertainment sector, making the move to the blockchain. This is going to be a metaverse game where you can own plots of land, you can own the assets in the game, and you can begin to build a real community there. Right next to it, you see Mirandus. Now, that's their flagship game that they are developing in-house. In this game, you can own the avatars, the items, the businesses, the landies, the ships, the docks, and it's all about exploring and contributing to this game. Now, at the core of this game is going to be an amazingly fun MMORPG adventure game where the free-to-play players can get an avatar and go have exciting and compelling adventures in the world of Mirandus. But to build the ecosystem around the adventuring will be done by players investing in the game. So the armor shop, the weapon shop, the forge, the gold shop, the taverns, the inns, everything in the game you can think of, the stone crafters, the woodworkers, the potion shops, those are all going to be player owned. And in order for those business owners to give product to the adventurers, they're going to need to manage supply chains that really mimic the economies that we have in the real world. And because of that, I think Mirandus is truly one of the most intriguing play-to-earn games, because when you really look at what they're doing, they're really building a complex economy that's built around having fun. And I think that has a lot of potential in the future of this planet. You also have a game like Legacy, which is a SimCity style game for adults that will be play to earn. Last Expedition is probably going to be the first AAA first-person shooter that is also built around NFTs and play to earn. They currently have Echoes of Empire, Spider Tanks, and Fortified in the pipeline, along with Townstar. Now, Townstar was the first game they released, and it is currently offering a play-to-earn experience right now. And guys, I am earning a ton of money per day playing Townstar. It is incredible from a play-to-earn standpoint. And I think that Gala Games, just like Sandbox, just like Decentraland, is at the starting line of the race, and they are just getting going. And that's why I am very happy to say and proud to say, and putting my reputation online, saying that Gala Games will have the biggest year of Metaverse Projects in 2022. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an OG Gala member, right? I really think that. But again, that's not financial advice. Do your own research, come up with your own opinions. But I just gave you my top 5 for 2022. All right, guys, if you're still watching and you haven't done it already, what's wrong? Hit the subscribe button, tap the bell, give your boy a thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next one.